What if I let an AI control my life for 24 hours? Would it make me more productive? Or would it just be a complete disaster? I decided to find out. For one full day, I gave an artificial intelligence total control over my schedule, my meals, even when I was allowed to check my phone. The only rule was I had to follow every single command, no matter how weird it seemed. This wasn't just about productivity. It was an experiment in letting go of control and trusting something completely logical. I was both nervous and excited. Would this AI version of my life be better than the one I was living? Let's see what happened. The first command arrived at 6 a.m. sharp. Wake up, drink 500 milliliters of water, do 20 minutes of stretching. Okay, pretty standard stuff. I usually hit snooze, so this was already a win for the AI. After my water and stretching, the next command popped up. Work on Project X for 90 minutes. No distractions. I have to admit, that focused work session was incredibly productive. I get distracted so easily, but knowing the AI was watching, metaphorically, kept me on track. Then came breakfast. The AI's choice, oatmeal with berries and nuts. Healthy, predictable, but then things got interesting. Instead of letting me go back to work, the AI ordered, read a physical book for 45 minutes. Phone must be in another room. At first, I was annoyed. I had so much work to do, but as I sat there, away from my screens, I actually started to relax. It felt like my brain was taking a much-needed deep breath. This was a side of productivity I often ignored the importance of a real break. Lunch was a salad, of course. Then the AI threw a real curveball. Call a friend you haven't spoken to in over a month. My heart sank a little. I'm terrible at keeping in touch. I felt awkward making the call. But you know what? It was amazing. We talked for 20 minutes, and it totally lifted my spirits. The AI seemed to understand that human connection is just as important as ticking off a to-do list. Maybe this thing was smarter than I thought. The afternoon was a whirlwind of timed work blocks and short breaks. Every 50 minutes of work was followed by a 10-minute break where I had to stand up, walk around, or just look out the window. It was like the Pomodoro technique on steroids. I was getting so much done, but I wasn't feeling burnt out. The AI was managing my energy levels better than I ever do. I usually just power through until I crash, but this structured approach felt sustainable. Dinner was another healthy AI-approved meal, grilled chicken and vegetables. And then came the final stretch of the day. The AI's evening plan was surprisingly gentle. Tidy your workspace for 15 minutes, followed by no screens after 9 p.m. Prepare for bed. I was skeptical about the no-screen rule. What was I supposed to do? But without my phone or laptop, I actually wound down. I read my book again, listened to some music, and felt genuinely tired. Not just mentally exhausted from blue light. So, what did I learn from letting an AI run my life? First, I am my own worst enemy when it comes to distractions. Having an external system force me to focus was a game. Second, true productivity isn't just about work. It's about balancing work with rest, social connection, and health. The AI built a perfectly balanced day that I would never create for myself. I always feel like I have to earn my rest, but the AI treated rest as a necessary part of the process. Most importantly, this experiment was a wake-up call about my own habits. I realized how much of my day is driven by impulse rather than intention. I grab my phone without thinking. I work until I'm exhausted, and I neglect things that are good for my soul, like calling a friend. While I'm definitely not going to let an AI run my life every day, I am going to steal some of its rules. I'm going to schedule my breaks, put my phone away more often, and be more intentional about how I spend my time. This crazy 24-hour experiment showed me that sometimes the most logical path is also the most human one. It's not about becoming a robot. It is about building a better system for yourself, so you have more energy for the things that truly matter. What do you think? Would you ever let an AI control your day? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this experiment, make sure to subscribe for more videos like this.